So, I've seen a bit of this game before. At least I've seen mostly Twitter GIFs and very short videos. And it looks pretty solid. It looked pretty cool. Initially, I thought this game was closer to, like, Devil Daggers 2D. But now I think it's something a little bit more elaborate than that. Because there seem to be, like, actual platforming sections and not just, like, arcade, you know, mostly single screen, single area fights. It kind of reminded me, like, if Downwell and Devil Daggers kind of came together. It's probably not an accurate description. It looked pretty cool, though. So I'm meaning to check it out. So let's see how this goes. And yeah, I guess they do have a couple of different... what do we got? I may end up cranking down the screen shake, because I am not a fan of screen shake. We'll see. These are keyboard. Oh, here we go. Okay. Right trigger for attack? Probably not. Why would right trigger be attack, but then interesting. Dash, dive. I'm guessing, is this maybe the twin stick? Maybe? Just the one. Here we go, that's better. I'm hoping... Well, we'll see what comes up. I'm assuming this is twin sticky, or, Maybe there is no twin stick. Maybe it's literally just, these are your buttons, and some of the stuff is mapped to triggers for convenience. I don't know. Try it out. I normally do not like trigger buttons for firing, so we'll see how that goes. Intro tutorial. Alright, let's go. Don't have a lot of options yet. If it turns out to be too loud, I'm going to crank it down just a tiny bit. We'll keep adjusting from there. After the resistance fell, it all went south. The anesthetized armies of the stale supremacy swiftly assimilated what was left of the population. Hell was left uncomfortably numb. The pacified Inferno was in dire need of a hero. And I'm assuming that might be you. Or they're gonna dig you up. Or yeah, they're gonna make one, maybe. Oh. Alright, here we go. This is us then. Wake up, Rebel. You've been given a second chance. Show me that you still have it. Move to the shiny. Okay, yeah. You have a double jump? You do. Dash through the lasers without taking damage using X, which is... Okay. Easy enough. Oh, maybe they don't want you to air dash through it. Maybe they don't detect it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Ice Stream? Really? You only have left and right. Okay. I don't know. This is a pretty common palette for good contrast, and the color choice usually for games like this is not some. usually is not super. I mean, I'm not for me. It's like these colors tend to be really good for eye strain because they're good contrasts without being overwhelming. You know, funny thing you mentioned that though. There's a couple games I've been interested in trying that I haven't yet because I thought the eye strain would actually be a thing for me, which would have been Gato Roboto, which looks really cool as a very tongue-in-cheek Metroid style game, and then Minute, which looked like a really cool concept. Those are the games I was worried about. Even Paddle Box is a little bit hard on the eyes. That one actually, I would have kept playing, but the localization was pretty rough. Like I could get into it when I kept stopping reading the text and kind of getting a little lost. Right, here's our proper tutorial. Oh wait, did I just redo it again? I think I just redid it after the intro. I did. Can I? Exit map. Oh, they give you bonuses here, I guess. These must be targets. Like, health something and then something. Maybe. Oh, huh. Can you Goomba Stomp then? Should probably find that out. Well, let's do this first. Let's go with this. Yeah, okay, then they specifically tell you, yeah. But you think this would get tough to look at? Huh. I wonder if it's just if you bring it with you or if you use them. Also, I'm realizing now that you also have some sort of slow fall, and there is some manner of like combo type of thing going on. Okay, you also can't fall through ledges. Okay, that's a thing. Can't like down jump. Okay, yeah, okay. So there are. So you just have to not use them. I do know that there is some ability to switch the palettes, or it changes throughout the game or something. I've seen the game with different color choices. So like, I could see that if it ends up bothering you over time, you can either switch or it changes. Is this no ultimate, no weapon? Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to focus too much on the additional challenges just because I want to get familiar with like using all your tools, but I'm assuming it might turn out that it ends up being worth collecting all of the additional challenges. Keep hitting. The funny thing is that the way this is set up, I keep hitting. I keep expecting dash to be on a different button. I might refine some of this. Am I out of ammo or something? I'm getting dunked. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting myself to not like. I want to shoot with. I don't want to shoot with a shoulder button because there's no twin stick. Let me exit the map, or well, I guess I can change it right here, huh? Dash should be right button. I don't know what dive is going to be. Let's try this. This might be a little more intuitive for me. Because this is kind of like what, yeah, this is already way easier for me. This is closer to what I would use for Mega Man X. Or this is literally what I would use for Mega Man X. Except for whatever dive is. I don't... Oh, I see. It's a quick stop. Huh. Interesting how the default controls are so unusual. I wonder if they, if that's been a trend for games that are not made explicitly to appeal to people who are used to like old school games. You know what I mean? This might be our first boss, then. Some games I can kind of understand when they had these weird controls, like, one in particular, was, Overwhelm. Like, its controls kind of had to be something like that, just for what your tools were. I wonder if there is like a score bonus for like if you chain with your ult, then you get just like a way higher score or something. I know there's a lot of shmups that'll do that. Probably, somewhat most recently, Blazing Star did that, where like whatever your charge attack was. What is this? Ooh, that's awesome art. I don't think I don't have enough money for that. Neat though. Put more gear. Sensitive skin. Bullet grease would be great. I'd love to get that. Okay. I think there's like an equipment... No, before you start a level, yeah. Should be an equipment screen. Oh, I guess, no, these aren't bosses. These are just the unfinished, these are where what you did per level. Yeah, and then you can... Oh, you've got slot. That's what's going on. Okay. I was wondering what that was on the left. So this is kind of like Nier Automata in a sense. Where you have a certain amount of slots you can fill. Or, you know, I don't know. Even, Into the Breach did something like that too. If this is the dev that I think it is, then the the dev is already working on another game. I think this is the dev that did Acid Knife, or is working on it. That's their next game, and it looks like it's somewhat a more like a Metroidvania that's melee focused rather than like Mind Seas, or you know, rather than being so like gun focused. Ooh, there's a big one. This is kind of really nice for like very like bite-sized kind of stuff. I can imagine. Man, I wonder if is this game on Switch? This would be a great Switch game. It is. Oh my god. Yeah, this would be such a great choice for Switch. How much is it? It's $10 on Switch. That's freaking great. Okay. This is a great. Like this would be an awesome Switch game. And looks like there's a bunch of levels too. I've been kind of looking for something that I could pop into here and there, bits and pieces at a time. Not super like super stressful to play. And I kind of wish I had picked this one up sooner. Well, it's been sitting installed, but I just haven't loaded it up. Earlier today, I was kind of having this problem of like. I don't want to jump into something super hardcore, super intense with a lot of expectations. So there's like a bunch of games that I didn't load up, and after finishing up Ori, there wasn't anything I was in the middle of, you know. And some of the stuff that I have loaded up in the past that I can come back to, like Yakuza 0. I was thinking about starting that up. I just couldn't. I feel bad that I didn't record that the entire way through, because the playthrough was amazing, and it would have been amazing for YouTube, but I just did not. I didn't go through the entirety of it, and I kind of like every time I think about starting it up, I realize, oh man, why did I not record the whole playthrough? With Kiwami 1 and 2, I am absolutely going to record the hell out of those. Those are all going to YouTube, and they're going to be amazing. Like, that tends to be a thing that happens a lot for games. Like, I'll remember something, like, part of the reason why I won't jump into something is not because I didn't like the game, it's because, oh, what is this? There's, like, spike platforms now. It's getting a little bit worrisome. Okay, the spike platforms are getting rough. I've only got one place to be. There's like a few other games that I've had, like Monster Hunter World, for example. I feel really bad that I couldn't make the multiplayer work, or even I don't go back into Don't Starve for two reasons. One is because I couldn't figure out how to play Shipwrecks. I couldn't figure out how to get anywhere in Shipwrecked, but I also just could not make the multiplayer work. I couldn't make Don't Starve Together work. And then part of the reason why I haven't gone back to Steven's Sausage Roll and Baba Is You is that, like, I feel so bad when I spend so long working on these games and getting nowhere. Like, I feel bad, like, dragging you guys along for the ride, and I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just sitting there going, oh, you don't have to tap. Oh my god. But I guess that makes the, decision then to do, R1 to shoot, or R2 to shoot, I guess. Makes that make more sense. And not having any control over my... I should have saved my ult for that. Not being able to shoot up or see up as easily makes this really, really tough. Everything is above. I mean, some of it I can handle better because I gotta remember you can, like... You can slow fall and stuff. Wonder who did the music for this. Oh, you can use the traps. Okay. Oh, okay. Missed the jump. It's funny, I'm kind of thinking I wish I had an upgrade to reduce my accuracy so that I had a bit more spread. Ooh, I'm already taking 2 damage from this dude already. The algorithm did the music? And hey, Dark Twitch. What else have they done? Hopefully that doesn't autoplay anything. No. What else have they done? Let me see. Huh, nothing I recognize. It's good though. I'll have to check out the rest of their stuff. This kind of has the same vibe of like something from Katana Zero. There is something that there's some sort of either time or like either a time delay or an amount of times you land on it or something to trigger those traps. I haven't really having a lot of time to look at it yet. One thing I really like about this is that all the transitions, all of the enemy, like the spawn effects, like the game has such like nice a nice feel, like really smooth feel of how everything kind of comes into the screen and how all the effects work. But like I really like what they did with it. I gotta do a better job of not like letting stuff spawn on me. Because you get a pretty decent warning. Restart. Hey, noob. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, a good color palette and good choices for how to do all your visual effects and all your sprites. Like Zero Ranger did the same thing. You know what it is? I think yeah, there's just a delay before they fire, but like it's triggered the moment you land on them. I think I'd probably just want a sound for it, maybe. Definitely having a lot of trouble with stuff getting above me, and then not handling it well from there. Ah! This is like the first level where things get really intense. Did pretty alright though. I had, how much money do I have? I'm gonna buy another thing. So, I've been having, the past, like, I don't even know, past few weeks, I guess, I've been struggling to sleep really well, and, boot spikes might be pretty good. I think it's like explode or something. I really don't need long dash. But anyways, the past I'm gonna take the wave down. Takes 3 slots. I should see. Can I afford another one? Yeah. I was gonna say. So the past 3 weeks, at least, I've been struggling to, especially lately. Normally, I'm always having trouble sleeping anyways, but the past 3 weeks have been really, really rough. And, so, yesterday, I had been up all night, and I got, like, an hour nap right before work, and an hour nap, during lunch. And then, afterwards, I still took a bit of a nap, after work, another couple more hours at least. And then I took every melatonin, chamomile, everything I could take, every random ass chemical sleep aid I could get to get to bed. And one thing I struggle with as well is sleep hygiene. Keep your electronics away from your bed. You know, don't distract yourself. Kill the lights. You know, no noise. You know. Get your, you know, have your bed made way ahead of time, all that kind of stuff. And I went through all that, and I actually slept pretty well, and I got up pretty well. And I think the only thing that's kind of throwing me off today is 2 things. One is that I've been, I have some sort of sinus issue today. I don't know if it's just allergies flaring up or what. But I was sneezing like crazy earlier today. And because I'm not used to sleeping and waking when I'm supposed to, I've been having the concern that maybe I'm just really tired today. I didn't want to commit to anything nuts today. I didn't want to have, I wanted to just do something chill or something that I knew would be just fun and casual, and so I chose an intense, arcade shmup, arena shmup akin to Double Daggers, because that's how I relax apparently. But so far it's been good. I'm liking this. This is good. Plus the downtime between levels is great. I like how it kind of it's it's kind of funny, like, how you kind of have that up and down pacing of like exploration mode. I'm actually looking around, like, you have the mode where you're going through the areas, like in a regular Metroidvania you kind of have like browsing around through areas you've already been through, or areas that aren't a threat, boss fights, and then like really paying attention to stuff that you've never been to before. Even that I just kind of wasn't in the mood for today. I just wanted to try something a little bit different, and this is really hitting the mark. I don't have any more upgrades. That's all we got. Sometimes I kind of feel bad, though. I've been playing a lot of, on the topic of Metroidvanias. Oh, this is immediately much more towards what I'm looking for. I'm getting a bit concerned that I've gotten into the habit of doing like almost all Metroidvanias and nothing else. Even though I'm liking them all, some of them being just good, and some of them being amazing. But I'm enjoying like every bit of them, one way or another. And Ori, of course, being towards the top end for sure. I definitely hit the point though where I'm confident that NPCs not really developing the story was what Ori was missing. They had a lot of what I would have considered to be like filler NPCs. Not that it really detracted too much. It just it left me wanting more. More so than like they ruined the experience. Not really sure how I dodged all that. Ooh, they're super tanky. I can't get that, I don't think. Nope. You relaxed the Bloodborne. Yeah. Oh man, like Bloodborne. So the funny thing is, like, as bad as the experience I had with Bloodborne was, I really want them to release it on PC and just let me give it a proper shot. I feel like I did, like, I definitely want to grab and probably upload the playthrough that I did, and we'll see how I feel about that later. But because I actually do have that playthrough, I have my Bloodborne playthrough and all of my Dark Souls 3 playthrough, the first ones, except for the first VOD for Dark Souls 3, which I somehow managed to lose, as far as you can tell. And I kind of want to upload them and just kind of like, here's the historical record of my experience, and let everyone pick apart my hate for that game. Nothing of value was lost. Well, I don't know. I did notice there's a couple things that I didn't do in Bloodborne that weren't Dark Souls. Okay, so the Souls games, FromSoft is very commonly full of vestigial behaviors, and one of them is absolutely just realizing as I'm doing this, I'm leaving a pile of corpses at the bottom of the screen. That's pretty legit. I don't think they despawn. This weapon is so much better than the starter. So FromSoft games are full of vestigial behaviors, and one of them, I was thinking that like transform attacks, like strong attacks, wouldn't be especially good for most of the game. and I tended to not use them as much as I should, even though apparently they are really, really good. I didn't find that out until pretty late. And it would have been a lot less of a slog because I would have been doing a lot less damage, or a lot more damage than I was. Man, they're breaking out all the enemies. Bunch of stuff I haven't seen before. This is basically like the endless challenge, though. So I guess they have to start bringing them out if I'm doing really well. This really has that kind of downwell feel, but more along the lines of the kind of stuff that I'm interested in gameplay-wise. Like not that downwell was bad, but I couldn't get into it as much as I wish that I had, and I feel like I should give it another shot at some point. I don't know, something didn't click in that game, where this is hitting me, this is hitting the right notes sooner for me. Well, that's not good. I like how the enemies that can cut off your, that can cut off your positioning, can also be moved around just by shooting them. I think it's a nice touch. I thought I dashed through that. I did not. So, just to reiterate, for anybody who's wondering how long this level is going to be, apparently this is one of the infinite ones. So this will go as long as I can. I think they've decided now. It's almost time for me to go. Or not. I did get an extra HP there. And another ult, so... Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna take another hit soon. Oh, that's, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I should have dashed. Pretty good, though. I wonder if they had a like a minimum score to, no, I guess you can just keep going. And you can use that to grind currency, that's what that's all about. Oh, these are, okay, I can't get more of those. I wonder if I can get more of these, though. I didn't get the boots, I thought I did, okay. No, these are one-offs. Okay. Oh, I wonder if there's more than one shop, and each of them will have a different list of things I can get. So maybe they'll, like, some of them will have repeats of the same stuff, and then other ones will have just different weapons. Alright, well. For me. Oh, I see. This is... So I could either go around and I could do other stuff, or I could just go straight to a boss, which gates me to the... Like, I could skip bosses if I really wanted to. by going through a couple more levels, or I can go ahead and do that. Let's see. Oh geez, yeah. Gotta start stacking these. Let's try this. Let's try our violent stomps. Oh, okay. Oh, that's rough. That's super nasty. That's cool though. I like how that's being done. Also, the animations for that are awesome. Keep landing on the sides of the spikes. I wonder what they mean by being more having better stomps. I wonder if it's more damage or what. That wasn't that bad. Yeah, here we go. This is when they start changing out the color schemes. I guess just between, like, I guess what we consider to be zones, or, yeah, Pussworks, yeah, or Boneyard. So all of this is Boneyard. Let's go take a look at this, this oppressor, see what they're all about. Oh, here we go. Oh, you can bounce on them too. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I did not handle that well at all. Oh, I didn't seem to do anything. Oh. Give him another shot. I really like the font that they're using for the titles. I wonder how much of that is actually a font, or and how many others are just like hands-on art, or what? Like, it's difficult to tell because of the way that they. Oh, then there's the spikes. Okay, that was pretty rough. But take a look at when they write out the oppressor at the very beginning. I can't tell that's like maybe it's a font that they're using, but they're hand placing the characters or something. I don't know. It's like, or maybe the kerning is very and like every character has its own treatment or something, or maybe it's dynamically generated to fit that style. I'm not sure what's going on with it though. I keep doing that, hitting the spikes. I want to restart already. But their title cards for the bosses and stuff, the levels and stuff, are great. It looks too good to not be did not have something special going on with the way that the characters are displayed. Oh, yeah, it's over. Wow, I'm terrible at this. I missed the ult, it's not coming back. I guess it is. And the ult does not do a ton of damage to this guy. That's a little fancy. Oh, Hoshi, okay. What's this? I didn't read it before I entered. Well, we're at something. Does it say where we're at? Let's go back to the map and to see if it says what it is. The Infernal Gateway. Be? Where does this take me? Oh, it took my Okay, I'll need a few more of these. It took my gem of unknown description. Oh, that's cool. That kind of reminds me of the way that you leave it and that like you put it in there and drop. Kind of reminds me of like Mario 3. Oh, I see. Factory or the Pus Works. They're both different color schemes. All right, let's try Pus Works. Oh, nice. All right, starting very clear and deliberate with this line. Ooh, okay. I'm liking the music. Well, I'm not liking my lack of health power-up that I just missed. Nice. Man, doing this without without shooting and without taking damage would be pretty rough. I mean, definitely possible. Man, it is a challenge. You'd have to get a little more familiar with the level layouts, I think. Oh, that's cool. What's going on here? What is this acid trip? This is Hell as Other Demons. In fact, it started out looking like this. And so then it seems each individual area has its own color scheme. So this is Boneyard, which is the default one. Pussworks is it's a little more on the green side, and then Factory is now like gray-orange. But basically, it's like a series of arena levels. It's kind of like Devil Daggers if it were more like a 2D pixel art kind of style, and a bit more arcade focused, and like not as hyper focused on just being this endless madness. Even though I think Devil Daggers does an amazing job of being that. Devil Daggers is almost like if you want to have this imprimal, instinctual terror of a shmup in the best of old Quake style. That's what Devil Daggers was. This kind of feels more like this definitely has like a really good arcade vibe to it, like with a bit of like sort of like the Downwell style pacing. Good music. Oh, I can't get the health. Not happening. Now it's happening. Okay. Good. I didn't turn before I did it. It's all good. So one thing that I think the game does pretty well with the way that the gems work is that if you do play it trying to do no ultimates and no shooting or no weapon, then I guess you can still shoot. And you're relying on the stomp a lot, then what ends up happening is that there's a boss to the right. I wonder how. Oh yeah, I'm not there yet. You would end up getting a lot more gems just because it'll be right next to them. Maybe there's an upgrade at some point. These guys popping are nasty. Oops, I'm out. That kind of did not have the trade-off that I wanted. So, yeah, I gotta be way more observant with these. Gotta remember that you can float too. You can do a nice floaty jump. These guys. Those guys popping when they die. I gotta handle that better. You just don't want to be next to them. Oh, I didn't know you could stand on that. That makes it easier. A little bit. Means I lose a lot of gems, though. Yeah, I can't get up anymore. I wonder if you can shoot, alright. I wonder if you can shoot any of the debris that they're exploding with. See, I can't get up sometimes. Like that particular situation is like room for me. Do you have a wall jump? Hold on, so what was that all about? It certainly seemed like it. Like if you hit a wall, you can just keep jumping? I don't think I Goomba stomped anything else. Okay, taking the extra damage for these guys is the problem. Alright. Might be here for a while. Oh, one other game that I wanted to try as well, while I'm thinking about it, was Kunai. One thing that's kind of nice that I've been neglecting is the fact that there's a lot of push to your attacks. You can get stuff out of the way before you're gonna, like, the enemies that explode into shards, you don't have to worry about them as much because you can get them out, you can get them like way out to the side before they hit. They're being nice and generous with all the health upgrades, or the health pellets. Alright, well that was the end of it. Okay, we're good. That's fine. The pacing and the themings of the level for this kind of remind me of how Baba Is You does the theming. Where like they pick a concept to work with, and that's kind of the main part of each level. You know, I ain't grabbing that. Didn't quite double jump in time, and now I'm just taking hits. It's cool. Hey, okay, that happened. That's tolerable. That's survivable. Lurker. Alright. Let's see who this is all about. Then I want to switch to the factory. I want a little orange to go with my green. Be like a snake? Sewer snake? It's a sewer snake. Well, it's more like a fish. Oh, you know what it is? Oh wow, that just destroyed me. I think the platforms are going away, and I'm not noticing it. I think these are the ones that go away after a bit of time. Or something. I think the boss is taking them out. I don't know. Something was causing the platforms to go away. Or something. You know what it is? Maybe I'm just falling. Like maybe they're not as wide as I think they are. I keep slipping off. I'm gonna just sneak to the side and see. No, yeah, you do. I don't know. That's actually kind of harder to tell than I thought. There is a point where you're standing on them and you slide off. Yeah. So it's not as safe. Like you don't have that kind of like. You don't have the safety of I keep coming into them instead of letting them go. You don't have the safety of just standing on the edge, even if you're at the very edge. You have to be further in, or it'll slip you right off. That's what's messing me up. And yeah, all today's lurkers, all the lurkers are in. Also, I like that the boss's HP is 666. A nice touch. Huh, interesting. So the boss itself... Oh, see, I keep slipping off these platforms. Okay, what is all that about? Why am I slipping off of them? Something... Maybe the... Oh, you know what? Maybe the boss's hitbox is really big or something? The boss's, collision or something? Something is causing me to slip. I'm trying to eyeball what it is. Maybe they have something that greases up the platforms. I'm really struggling to figure out what it is. Because the platforms are conditionally a lot slippier than I expect or something? I'm trying to figure out if I'm moving on my own or not. Okay, well the boss definitely pushes you. How close would it be though? Is it like a wind effect? That was pretty clear. He pushed me off. I don't know. Release the shoot button to suck in gems. It is double daggers. Also, I wish I had noticed that sooner. And that kind of goes along with my my suspicion earlier that if you focus on stomping, you'll get way more gems. That's a nasty move. Trying to be really deliberate with being in the center of each platform, so I don't seem to slide off as much. Alright, boss dead. And I can go put the, I can go and put the extra gem in, I guess, right? Yep. Don't quite know what that does yet. But I got 2. A little more to the side. Maybe the other side. I gotta go to the other side first. Okay, yeah, okay. Let me take a quick break to hit the restroom, and I'll be back and we'll do a bit more. Alright, let's go. Let's resume. So I'm gonna take a look at factory. Actually, can I see how much more of the map can I see? So one more boss over there, and that will be the 4 to do the Infernal Gateway. Is there another? Hold on a sec. Is there another shop around here somewhere? I was wondering if there would be more than one besides. So there's. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I just can't read. I've been staring it in the face. Wait, how many more of them are there then? There's at least 4 shops. You're right. Okay. When did I get all this money? So new additional weapons on this, but some cool stuff. Faster fire rate. Impact is cool. Gem magnet is going to be great. Takes 4. Enemies have a chance of exploding on death. Real heart. So I haven't seen the other ones yet. Okay. Let's make our way towards the 3rd shop. I'm curious what's going to be in there. Before I spend my hard-earned gems, we're going to see first what lies ahead. This is where these guys come from. Okay, and they're, I guess in this case, these are ones that you can't reasonably stomp. Then, at least the chainsaw dudes are. Okay, you just can't stop the front. I'm trying as hard as I can to not sneeze right now, because whatever's been bothering me has been, it's trying to come back. Whatever horrible, irritant or whatever. It kind of feels like I've got something stuck in my sinuses. Not sure what it is. But like I was breaking out into seizing fits earlier. I don't know what was going on. That's a problem. Also, having stuff above you is going to be like a consistent thing for me. If there is going to be like a homing weapon, oh no, they ground up my upgrade. If there is a homing weapon in this game, it is probably like the God tier upgrade. I know there's a supernova thing, so if I ever need to do like big AoE damage as a mult, although the flip side of that is that I have to get the ult, and I was not so fortunate. So I don't have a ton of time to play tonight. I'm probably going to go at least another 20 minutes or so. Wish I started a little sooner. But like, I've been having this problem of getting super indecisive with my streams. And I do the thing where, because I didn't pick anything, I end up streaming nothing. But I'm always worried about, like, if I'm not super into it and I can't decide, then, like, if I force myself to stream, is it going to be a bad stream? And it's like, I know there's a bunch of games in them that I like. I'm too moody. I think that's what it is. I gotta be less, I gotta be better about it. I gotta be less, hesitant about streaming. It's gonna be fun regardless. Here we go. Here's our air shotgun. Okay, yeah, I wanted a shotgun shred. Boomerang, pretty nice. Heal and push back enemies is an ult. They combined the two most despised things from Absolver. Ultra Dash. I kinda really want. Well, but it's an ultimate, so being able to use it would be tough. Oh, shotgun or boomerang? A shotgun just seems like too good an idea. Got like goat legs, or I guess goat legs. Triple jump seems pretty good. +1 max auto charge, that's good. That applies the first hit. Shoot down when jumping, ooh. Is this is Jiro the name of the or Ojiro the name of the downwell developer? That would be funny. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just curious. Yeah, the designer is Ojiro Fumoto. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I need to pick more games. I need to have more games going that are sort of like, one will always be agreeable if I can't be decisive. You know, rather than having to like, because I would feel bad about picking a game that I would otherwise like but not on that day. If that makes any sense. You know how, like, you might have a favorite meal, but you don't really want to have it that day? It's like, man, I really like... Okay, there is a pizza place called Jet's Pizza back in Michigan. I don't even know if they're where I am now. And they had an amazing Detroit-style pizza, and I would always order it with pepperoni, sausage, and extra cheese, and it was freaking amazing every single time. But some days I'm like, man, as much as I like Jet's Pizza, I want something else. And I would hate to still get that and then not be into it that day. When instead it's like, maybe I just want to eat a big old bowl of Captain Crunch or something. Give me the big giant crunchy sugar hit and slice up my mouth a little bit. Actually, I tend to like them a little bit stale. That's just me, because I'm gross. Jumping higher would be really good. And a triple jump. I feel like I'm just making decisions because I want them now. Wasn't there the one ultimate charge? Yeah. Taking the battery. Probably should have gotten the Ojiro boots. That's a cool call out. I like that. That's just a nice thing. Even the art for it, the pose for the dude at the top reminds me of Downwell. Kind of debating, like, I don't want to rush straight to each boss. We do another level in Pussworks. I'm actually kind of surprised how quick Factory takes me to. Well, I guess they're the same. You know what it was? Pussworks lasted longer. I think Pussworks is supposed to be the more difficult path. Let's see how Seesaw and Quad work. You see if they're similar, like if the difficulty's similar, or if it's easier. I should buy more. You know what? I'm gonna buy more slots. We're doing nuts. try this. I wonder how much higher I jump on this. Is it a lot? Oh, jeez. This is a little bit much, actually. Oh my god, I got like infinite control now. Yeah, I have to be careful with this for how high I jump right now. Like this is one of those things where I do a regular height jump, just barely tapping it. Wow, okay. Like you just like double your jump height right off the bat. Also, I really like the font that they're using for that. Like, I want to know if it's just the font is so well tuned, or if they're doing something special with the font and the title cards. It is so good. Or it's all hand-tuned title cards, like every single one. I don't know. Although for localization, that'd be weird. Fancy custom titles are obnoxious to localize. Might not matter. I mean, proper names, you don't have to localize as much. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta, wow, this is too much jumping. As cool as it is, man, wow. Not this level. Holy crap. Hella jumps. Triple jump, I think, gives me the granularity I want. Well, I still have to get used to it, but this is easier to control. Especially when the ceiling is buzzsaws and stuff. That's not their ultimate charge. Pretty good. I guess I don't keep those between levels. I mean, I should either spend them or I don't know. Ooh. This is gonna be tough. So I have a lot of space to work with. I'm never gonna get these gems. I'm just not. I'm not letting off the fire button at all. Yeah, they just always damage you when you land. You know what I should do to have a game that I can load up at any day and have, you know, a good time with? I should restart my Monster Hunter playthrough and just every while or so just work on that, because that'll be a very long, extremely long playthrough. Like that will last. Just to beat the main story will probably take forever. Especially because I'll be doing it all single player. Multiplayer Monster Hunter isn't for me. Okay, you can let off really quick and pick up your gems. It's not nearly as restrictive as I thought it might be. Monster Hunter will be a good journey as well, because man, your character is going to progress. Like, there's so much equipment to go through, and so many different, not like abilities or anything, but you know, the jewels or whatever they have, you know, both crafting based off of a lot of grinding to get your monster parts, or I actually not seem to dodge these guys properly. I'm relying too much on, there we go. Relying too much on the slow fall. It'll be worlds for sure. So the decorations or whatever they were, and then all the different upgrades and all of the like I'm waiting on. I can't get a Rathalos Ruby to save my life, you know, or whatever the new thing is now. I mean, I don't even know. That was a portable 2G thing. I haven't done much Monster Hunter since that. Which, you know, from Frontier, basically. Or, no, from Unite. Because, Try just didn't do it for me. Try was a cool tech upgrade, but it was not, the content wasn't as good. They were missing all the monsters that I liked. I keep forgetting I have a triple jump. I keep, missing out on just how crazy I can be with this. But even if I don't get too much done on a given stream for Monster Hunter, at least I could just beat up on stuff for a while. Because some of the fights can be, you know, unless they changed it. I mean, they were capping them out. Some of them were capping out at 50 minutes. And then Elder Dragon would give you, like, what, 25 a pop? Those are dicks. Oh, good. Okay, we're good. Remember I mentioned that we were like, ah, man, Factory is so easy, I'm cruising through it, I hope we don't get to a boss too quick. And then suddenly, Seesaw and Quad become nuts. Elders can be 50? In Freedom Unite... In Freedom Unite, they would fly away. Could it be nice? I will agree though, it was very rough. No, yeah, the funny thing is that, like, overall the game was pretty good. The music was pretty rough. preferred way of surviving that. Need another ultimate charge. I lost track of where it was. But no, yeah, I agree. Yeah. No. It's the way it works, you know, not every game's gonna have amazing music. I tend to gravitate as much as I can towards the ones where the music is good though, because man, I am so music driven. Like good sound, music, and regardless of whether or not it's like, regardless of what art style it is, whether it's pixel art in various forms or, you know, hand-drawn, or, man, I'm so bad at that. Whether it's pixel art, hand-drawn, or, you know, realistic or stylized 3D or whatever it is, I tend to want something, like, whatever the art style was, I hope to hit the mark on whatever they're shooting for. And, you know, in this case, really good, really good execution on the 4-color type thing. I think Ito was really good with its expressive animations. Ito had just like cool style to his characters. I'm sucking at this. Those dudes that charge you are just the worst. I'm so bad at them. The ones that like pop out a knife and just go to town. Okay, I'm flubbing that. Oh, I had no idea you could stay in there. That would have made things so much easier. Yeah, those guys that just like charge you with the knife sticking out. Those ones are just shitting on me. What at the top is it? It was yeah, it was door. I was gonna try and jump through it. I didn't get it. Still a saw blade at the top. I wonder what this character is you're playing as well. So they bring up this sort of like Frankenstein looking scene where they're bringing your character back from the dead. I haven't got too much of an idea of what you are. I guess technically you're just, you know, your generic demon recruit number 80 or whatever. I didn't get much. Alright. And these later levels are tough. Oh, I remember the name of that game that I was looking at earlier. That was recommended to me as well. Jet Lancer. The one that's somewhat reminiscent gameplay-wise of Luftrausers. And I'm kind of thinking, so initially I was like, I should restart. I was sort of thinking that I wouldn't be able to enjoy it because the that type of movement style where it's more like dogfighting than a traditional shmup. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to really enjoy it, but then I was watching people play it, and there's enough depth to it where I think I'd actually like it. I missed the ult. I was like meandering towards it and getting ready. I have nothing I can do there. I needed to get the ult figured out. Yeah, so I think it's called Jetland too. Yeah. I'm probably gonna pick that up at some point. Like, it might be the next game I pick up after this. It's 2D. Well, 3D backgrounds, it seems. Well, I don't know. It's like 2.5D. I think your ships are 3D. Yeah, the gameplay seems to all be I'll be 2D. I don't know if I'm running into the saws when I'm standing there or what. I hit a point there where I do not have it. I don't have an answer. But yeah, like it seems that there's a bunch of random like abilities and stuff that you get, like teleport dashes that do damage, and you know, various missile types and stuff that sort of give a bit more nuance to it than you'd expect. And the bosses look cool, and what I've heard of the music sounds pretty cool. And it looks nice, so it kind of hits all the boxes for me to be interested in checking it out. Man, I'm getting destroyed by like all the side stuff here. On top of those guys that I think those things do 2 damage. The guys that open up a blade and just like immediately rush you. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a way to get an easier way to get ult charge. Yeah, those guys are doing 2 at least. Alright. Keep it on this. Then I missed the other... I heard the sound for another power-up coming out, and I missed it, and I think it was an ult. I cannot approach that. I need to do a better job of staying. You know what I need to do? Didn't I buy the shotgun? Why am I not using that? Let's try that. Something a bit wider. It pushes you back, no. This is good damage, though. Oh man, it pushes enemies back like crazy. And the damage is good. Oh my god. All the damage. Ah, I didn't dash through it. I kind of want to get the supernova ults, and I want to get it so that, oh god, I want to restart. what I'd like to do is get it and then hold on to it just a little bit, because there are some of like the more crowded sections that I really should do a better job of getting. Supernova would have made that way easier, I think. If it does what I think it does. If it's just a big AoE blast. Ah, we're good, okay. Shotgun definitely made that a lot easier, because I can just, like, completely demolish the sword dudes. Let me grab Supernova. I was looking at this earlier. I think it's, over here? 10,000, okay. Yeah. Soon. Well, I guess I'll do Bouncy. That'll be my next one. It is getting pretty late though, so I'll be stopping pretty soon. Now, this might be my last level. Oh. Alright. What? Oh, I see. You know what? I see. I know what you want. I was totally not ready for it. In fact, I'm gonna swap out my gear a bit. Actually, I'm gonna do bouncy. You want me to do bouncy? I'll be pretty bouncy. Oh, even that one too? Okay, whatever. Okay, hold on a sec. How would you do this level without the upgrades? Without, like, how would you not immediately take a lot of damage before enemy spawn? Huh. It takes a while for enemies to spawn. Huh. The later part of this track is great. I don't know how you would start this level though without triple jump and high jump. Wow, these guys are dicks. I didn't see an ult drop at all. There's the ult. I just missed it earlier. Now that I'm not really shooting as much, I'm realizing what those bigger enemies are doing. It's not. No. I think your jumps refresh or something. If you're in the air long enough, I think they come back. I think I must be missing something that they're showing me. Maybe there's like an indicator that I'm not seeing for how many jumps you can do. This level is, I gotta say, this level is awesome and it's madness. I do wish I knew how you would handle it though without any upgrades. I almost kind of feel like you can't. Because you would take damage in the wind. Like, I don't know if you could flawless it without upgrades. I think you do get an additional double jump or something. All right, wow. I guess staying on top of that is what was all it took. All right, before I get super dunk, I'm gonna get rid of jump higher. I'll go back to. I don't know if true aim is gonna be anything, but we'll go with that first. I wonder what the gimmick is going to be for this. Scary lasers, that's for sure. Okay, yeah. So they do have they do alternate between horizontal and vertical lasers. Also, they're using like so far the most difficult enemy to deal with. It also seems to do the most damage. Those things are nasty. Those just chop you. If they're not doing 3 HP per hit, I'd be shocked. I feel like they're doing at least 2. I'm not dashing as much as I should. Realizing that. I think a head-on collision does 2 for those guys. I think you get 1 for like a regular contact hit. I kind of want to get that ultimate charge, but I think it's just not safe to do. Man, I want to get Supernova. It would make this so much easier. At least these sections, where there's just stuff like there's no like central grouping of enemies. They're immediately spawning to the sides like that. One thing that I like that some games do, and this game does as well, is that I like games where they don't restart the music until they absolutely need to. Until it's needed to like set up a boss or something. And even then, sometimes they don't anyways. Like, if the music is really good for keeping the flow of what you're doing, I really like when the music just keeps going. Just take all the damage. Ooh, different enemy. Didn't even really care if that did anything. I just needed to survive that. Alright. So there's a few more levels I haven't done yet. And then a couple bosses as well. As well as whatever the Infernal Gateway brings up. I'm going to leave that till next stream. Because it is kind of getting late. And as much as I finally got some sleep last night, I don't want to push it too much because I'm not used to having like a regular schedule. And part of having a regular schedule was stopping now so I can reinforce that.